Welcome everyone to First Night. Thank you for being here. My name is Michelle Rutherford and I'm on the board of directors for Arts and Above, which is a nonprofit organization here in Missoula to help young people and the community create, perform, and educate in the arts. That's performance arts, and mainly performance arts. So why Arts and Above is here? We're here to enrich the lives of underdeserved communities. We're here to provide educational opportunities to youth through workshops, summer camps, and in-school programs, to support the development of the artistic voice of the individual through creation and performance opportunities, to be the medium for inquisition, thought, and curiosity within the arts and other creative fields, and to continue developing global artistic relationships, both domestically and abroad. So in a moment here, I'd like to introduce our two performers. They are two pretty amazing people that I've had a wonderful opportunity to get to know over the last year and a half. They're both the artistic directors of Arts and Above. And Kate Jordan, she has an MFA in dance, performance, and choreography, and her emphasis is in dance education. And then also we have Bruno Augusto. Bruno also has an MFA in dance and choreography from NYU, also from the National School of Arts in Havana, Cuba, and the National School of Dance in Luanda, Angola. The purpose of Arts and Above is to create, perform, and educate by reaching underprivileged communities in Montana, by bringing the performance arts to all people of diverse socioeconomic backgrounds. So with that said, I'd like to introduce Kate and Bruno of Arts and Above.
I see the means to an end, and yet a space to fly. The means of meaning, of calling and devotion. I am told it is vast. I am told it is far. I am told it is simple. I am told it is rich. I am told it is all. I am told I cannot see it. So I seek as you seek me. Kate.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate Jordan. I'm half of Arts and Above. I am the co-founder, co-artistic director, and Bruno is the one you just saw on stage, premiering his new work, 13 Reno. For me and Bruno, this is our second winter in Missoula, and we plan to stay here, and this is now our home. I come from Western Pennsylvania, where we also had 4 seasons, a bit different than here. But growing up in a small town in Western Pennsylvania made me value every opportunity that there was to see the arts, to be around professional artists, and to perform in front of audiences. So it's truly an honor to be here with Arts Missoula at first night this afternoon. The first piece that you saw was entitled Cage Wing. And this piece, as I mentioned, is Bruno's new solo, 13 Reno. The next piece you're going to see is a solo by one of our young artists, Jackson, who is from Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater. Through Arts and Above, we partner with many different organizations, locally as well as nationally also. Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater is one of those organizations. We also partner with Spark. We're resident artists at Mask Studio, and we're always looking for new partners as well, because we believe so deeply in arts being accessible for everyone at every age. One of our new programs is launching this year is our youth education program, and that includes Where the Wild Things Move. That is a residency that can happen in public schools. It's also a summer camp that happens every June and July. So we hope to see you for some of those movement and creation opportunities. But without any further ado, I give you Jackson performing Dizziness.
legacy? Your kids.
Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm Bruno. I didn't introduce myself. Here I am. And that's Kate. Michelle.
I'm Michelle of Arts and Above, and I wanted to ask the audience if you guys have any questions for Kate and Bruno, our artistic directors, regarding their communication, their dance, their movement. Do you guys have any questions for them?
What inspired that last piece?
It's a good question. That was actually our very first piece, and I don't know what came first, if it was the subject or the idea of actually doing a piece about it. But it basically has to do with the,
A couple that's disconnected in some way, and what that struggle is like when you can't quite get on. The title of the piece is 2 inches.
Is that
Set.
2 inches too close, 2 inches too far, 2 inches too late. Any more questions?
Any other questions?
It was really exciting for us to actually revisit this duet, because it's been 4 years since we performed it together, and it's been 4 years since we started working together, creating specifically our own work. We had danced together in other companies, but it's always interesting to revisit a work and see how the meaning has changed. Maybe the spine or the main impetus behind it stays the same, but we grow and evolve as artists. So it was a pleasure to do the work 4 years later with my partner.
What did the first one mean?
The first piece, the solo that I did with the black props, is called Cage Wing. And it's to me about the constructs, the formalities of life that are necessary for us as we're growing up in our youth often. But then there comes a point in our life later on where we pick and choose maybe what formalities and what rules we want to live by, and we keep certain ones. And then we open ourselves up to experience life in different ways as well. So for me, this Cage Wing piece is about being open to letting things happen versus making them happen.
Thank you. Also, I'd like to introduce, we have Jackson here. And Jackson is one of the students of Arts and Above. And Jackson, how did you get involved and start performing?
So I met Kate and Bruno at Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater. I take classes there, and they taught, and it just came, and I really enjoyed it, and they offered to do a piece for me, and I just jumped on the opportunity.
Yes.
I don't know that. So Jackson, did your use of the props, did that start the piece, or did something happen and you added those cartons?
When we were choreographing it, it started started, I just kind of played with them and saw what I could do with it, and then we used it as a tool to kind of develop the piece. And, yeah.
We don't have props in every piece we use, but we do enjoy the challenge and the opportunity to be interdisciplinary artists. So often when we work in galleries or venues that are non-stage venues, it's another visual element that brings life to the concepts that we want to speak about. So, yes and no.
I'm sorry.
What drew you to Missoula?
Oh, what drew us to Missoula? Lots of space. We love space. I mean, especially having lived for some time in big cities. We love space. We love quiet and calm. Maybe not so much the snow.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming. We had a really nice turnout, actually. I'm really grateful. So Arts and Above, just to recap, is a nonprofit, and it's here to help young people, community, youth to come and express themselves through art. And Kate and Bruno are wonderful artistic directors. And so if you'd like to donate, one of the few things we're looking to do is launch a youth education program for 2018, which includes lecture demos, residencies, and summer camps. So I just want to let you know that you can please go to artsandabove.org and check out what we're doing to bring arts to Missoula through creating, performing, and educating. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.